So I'm back. I had to take a little bit of a break because the beginning of this year has been something of not a very good time for me. But you know what? I'm here. And we're gonna make some tiny pies together. I'm trying to cut this pie crust recipe in half because I only got enough fruit to do so many tiny pies. And I've just spent the past, well, maybe 45 seconds trying to figure out what half of 1 1/4 cups would be. So far, I've come up with 5/8, 4/6, and 5/6. And I can't say I have much faith in any of those conclusions, so I'm just gonna do a half of 1 cup and then a half of a 1/4 a cup. So recently I've made a hobby out of getting into series that I'm too embarrassed to talk about, which is a shame because normally my crippling obsession with various animes and other TV shows is the only thing I have to talk about. It's almost like the core of my personality has been ripped from me. I'm just something of a melting pot of every piece of media I've ever consumed. And knowing that, you'd think I would pick better media to consume. And that's the problem with YouTube as a whole for me, is that it's given me this outlet where being unbearably weird and sort of cringe actually has the effect of benefiting me. And so now where is my incentive to cut that stuff out? Where is my incentive for self-improvement? Where is my incentive to be a more attractive and decent person to interact with? It's gone. Normally when my fridge starts making noise, I would stop filming and wait 20, 30, 40 minutes for it to shut up. But today, I don't think I have the patience. So unfortunately, you will have to suffer for it. The recipe for this says that you're supposed to use a food processor to make this pie dough. When I see, oh my gosh, when I see in recipes that they demand the use of kitchen equipment that who even has? Kitchen equipment that who really even has? Who has a food processor? It almost feels like a personal insult. You're really gonna type up this whole recipe for your little blogging audience, knowing full well that 98% of us do not own this equipment, and you're not even gonna tell me how to get it done without it. It really, at this point, I'm just operating on spite. I'm gonna find a way to get this stuff done anyway. Is my life gonna be significantly more difficult for it? That's a check I'm willing to cash. Now we just gotta add the ice wood there. Okay, so I got him into this little ball. He's just gotta sit in the fridge for a little bit to firm up, and I'll be back in a little bit so we can get the filling made. Okay, it is time to flatten this dough. It's looking a little bit... She's a little bit stiff. In the brief time I spent waiting for this dough to chill in the fridge, my hatred for food bloggers was exponentially increased. I was looking for a pie filling recipe just to figure out how I was gonna do the filling for this boy. And after scrolling through 6 terabytes of baking photos and childhood memoirs on this one recipe from this one blog, I finally got to the condensed recipe itself at the bottom of the page, only to see more photos in between every individual step in the recipe. Like, at some point, people are just asking for violence. So I don't actually own a rolling pin. What I really don't feel like doing is getting my hands all up in this dough so I can get it all in my fingernails and in the spaces and the wrinkles and just... But like, I guess my only other option would be to like squish it down with the back of a pan or something, and I feel even less like washing an unnecessarily dirty dish. Okay, fine, I'm gonna squish it with my hands. I'm gonna get like 2 pies out of this, aren't I? I was not expecting... Okay, we'll adjust as needed. I really don't think I'm gonna get more than 2 tiny pies out of this crust, but we'll see. I'm just gonna cut some circles out with this mug real quick. Oh, don't tear. Don't. Okay, it tore a little. It tore, but just a little. I think we can still make this work. So I think I've placed myself in something of a strange position here. Because what I wanted to do was make a cute little like lattice design for the tops of the pies. I have way more dough than I need to do that, but I don't think I have enough dough to make another big circle and then also have enough to do lattice designs on that. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. We'll see what happens. We'll see what becomes of this. I might be really screwing myself over. It's not like I can't just pick it out of the cup and mix it all together and undo it if I think I need to. Frick. No, that's not right. No, oh my gosh, don't. No, don't. Okay, I did it. So now I just need to slice the remaining dough to get my lattice pieces. Now we gotta assemble our pie filling. I don't even feel like cutting these things up. I'm just gonna mush them once they get into the bowl. Some sugar, an amount of cornstarch, some vanilla extract, and the recipe says lemon juice, but I don't have lemon juice, so I'm just gonna add a little water. This is almost certainly not correct. I don't really have it in me to care. I don't know, maybe I'll add some more sugar once it's in there. Maybe I'll just add some more sugar now. If it's sweet enough, I'm confident that it'll come out tasting at least a little bit good. And in it goes. And finally, we gotta arrange the lattice work. I don't actually know how to make lattice work on a pie. I am 100% guessing here. Okay, so now that I've got these 3 on top, I think I just take a few more. I just lift this one and put it under, and then like I take these 2 and I lift them up and I put this one under them. Frick! And then I take the middle one again. Oh my gosh. And put this one over them. And then put the middle one back down. And there he is. And we just weave these little dudes the same way we wove that last dude. This boy is looking even uglier than the first somehow, but that's okay. This is a safe place. This is a safe place for all little pies. They can all come and be loved and be appreciated regardless of appearances. This is the last piece, and then we're done. And we can put these things in the oven and bake them and be done with it. And this whole thing can just be over, and they can be done, and they can be ugly, and I can eat them, and I can forget about it. Okay, there they are. There's what they look like. There's my work. Oh, actually, that's not it. I gotta make an egg wash to put over the crust on top so it gets like pretty and golden. All right. No, I'm still not gonna be done. Now, I'm gonna put some coarse sugar on top. Just so it's kind of sparkly and cute when it comes out of the oven. There. Now it's done. So these gotta bake for like 30 minutes and then they have to cool for like an hour. So I'll be back sometime. Okay, it definitely hasn't been an hour since I set these out to cool, but it's not like I followed really any of the rest of the instructions before this, so I'm not sure why I would bother to worry about that now. Let's free these boys. Oh, don't break. Oh my gosh, don't break now. Don't do it, no! Crap, I'm losing it. Oh my gosh, okay, I just gotta like eat this really fast. Oh my gosh, the whole thing's falling apart, okay. It's kind of good. It never ceases to amaze me when my little adventures into baking and cooking turn out well, because it's not like I ever bother to really follow the instructions for them. Against all the odds, this boy has come out pretty tasty. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this little baking tryst, this little baking adventure we got to go on together. So have a great day, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye.